Welcome and welcome back to my channel, G Beauties. I'm Glamorous Beauty, and today I'm going to show you guys how to do this highly requested look. So sit back, get your tea, get ready, and enjoy the show. Make sure that you comment down below, hit the notification bell, and subscribe and become a part of our Beauty Bay family. And without further ado, let's get into today's video. Okay, babes, so what we're going to do is this eye look on this eye for you guys, so you can see how I came up with this, because you guys have just been loving this look. I'd walk you through it step by step like I promised, because I want to make my little glam beauties happy. Of course, obviously, you can choose your colors that you want to darken the outer corner and in the crease. Any palette will work for this look. The original look, I had used the Still Magnificent glitters for the inner portion of the lid. But I also wanted to take a minute and show you guys that you can do this completely with anything nice and shimmery and real sparkly to bring that pop to. Today, I'm using the Nicka K Radiant Liquid Eyeshadow. You can purchase this at a local beauty supply store for $1.99, and it lasts and it is stunning. Just beautiful. I really love this liquid shadow. The original palette with the original look, I used the Violet Voss palette, and today we're going to be using the Sipping Pretty palette. I really do love these shades. I do not use these shimmers though. We're going to start off with the Morphe M433. It is a nice flat shader brush, so you can actually blend with this and pat color. I have primed my eye using the P. Louise base. I'm going to be doing a full review on this. I am in the shade 02. The first shade we are going to go into is this shade right here, which is a nice deep dark like reddish pink. It's called Jungle Juice, and we're just going to gradually start building that right into the crease. Going back into Jungle Juice again. I'm going to do this several times to really bring out that pigmentation. We are going to grab our Morphe M441, which is a lot more fluffier. We are going to go into this shade right next door, which is Check ID. It's a little bit lighter, and we're going to use that to blend in and get rid of those harsh lines. Tangerine Tequila, which is this shade right here, and I'm going to be doing that same thing just to give it more of a gradient effect with more shades. If you don't want your transition up so high, just a translucent powder just to buff out and lower that transition shade a little bit, or you can just go in and highlight the brow bone. I personally do not like my brow bone highlighted. I love the inner corner, the lower inner portion of the lower lash line, and the lid, but I do not like my brow bone to be highlighted. I'm going to take my Kat Von D blending brush We're going to start dipping into some of this brown shade right here, which is called Sangria. And I'm going to pack that just on that outer V, just to bring in some depth and really bring in some more tones. I gradually flick that inwards, just so when I go to apply that shimmer or glitter, it's really going to already have that gradient faded blend. And as you can see, we brought in a little bit of that brown. Now we're going to go in and we're going to go ahead and deepen it by taking this shade. We're going to take Mimosa, which is even a darker brown, and we're going to start packing that on and blending it in. You want to make sure all of your mattes are down and placed and blended where you want them before you start going in with your glitter, because once you place that glitter, you do not want to go back and do any blending, or you will have a mess on your hands. We're going to go back in with Sangria, which is the lighter tone of the browns, and we're just going to place that right here. Now we're going to go ahead and cut our crease. All right, babe, so we're going to take my Unique flat concealer brush. This is great for cutting the crease. We're going to be using the P. Louise base, of course. We're just going to take a small pea-sized amount on the back of my hand. Does not require much at all. We're going to apply that lightly onto the brush and go in and just give us a nice half cut crease. Have something that looks a little like this. Now going back in with our Kat Von D brush, going back in with a little bit of Mimosa. We are going to pat that in because you do not want to blend. Just lightly tapping that on, just to give us a nice gradient, and drag that inwards. Going back in just above with that brush we used for that transition, just to buff out ever so slightly.
Now, fun part!
We're going to take our Nicka K. If you have hooded eyes or more mature eyes, this is key to glitters or more shimmer shades or really getting in to define that crease. We are going to take the wand. We are going in with a very fine pointed paintbrush. You can get this from Michael's or Walmart's out of the arts and crafts section. And we're going to take it right off the head of the brush, because this will give you so much precision. It's insane. This has been what's been making my looks so great. So we're just going to start with the inner corner. And when we get to that other section right here, we're just kind of just flick it. I'm going to go in and really define that right there like I did on this side. I'm going to line that cut crease. When I line that cut crease, I'm going to drag it a little bit further than what I'm going to work with here. Just kind of give it a little bit more edge and definition right there at that cut crease. It's really cute. I love this look. After you go in and you really define that cut crease with this, you're going to just lightly extend right through here a little bit further. And then you really want to let this dry. I do have a full video coming on liner this week, so I'm super excited about that. I've had many requests for that as well.
We get it done around here. Get it done.
BEAUTIES.
Back into sangria, which is that lighter brown, and I'm just going to pat. Just lightly patting that because we don't want no harshness. You can gradually bring that downwards, kind of flick it downwards with barely any pressure. Pressure is key at this point. So here we have it, that look. I'm going to go finish the liner and grab some lashes, and I'll be right back. Just took a little bit of the LA Colors line art in black to do the liner. I used a little bit of the Marc Jacobs. I got these from TJ Maxx for $5.99 to do the waterline and tight line. I'm using the Ardell in black wispies, and they came with the duo glue and an applicator, which is really good. I mean, it works wonderful. That is what I did with the rest of the eye. Here we have that gorgeous eye y'all been wanting. Just gonna go ahead and finish up that under eye. We're gonna take this nice little pencil brush. It is a brush off of Amazon. We are going to go back in with our original dark shade. Really close. We're not going to bring that all the way into that inner corner. Now we're going to take the e.l.f. small blending brush, and we're going to go in with this shade right next door to really just kind of go in and blend that lower lash line out, because I love my lower lash line blown out. Now we're going to go in with that Tequila Tangerine, which is that nice little peachy shade in the middle, on that same e.l.f. brush, and really hit that lower lash line and just blend our little hearts out like crazy. And I'm just going to go ahead and touch this one up too to really brighten it up, because this one's been on for a while. Now we're going to go back in with that precision brush. We're going to go into Sangria and then Mimosa. And we're just going to focus that right there on that outer lower lash line. Really keeping it nice and tight to that lower lash line. Alright, so at this point, if you wanted to do an inner corner highlight or even really brighten this inner lower lash line up, that would be the perfect time to do that. We're just going to go in with the Benefit Roller Lash just to hit that lower lash. And And we have that nice, beautiful pink or purple or whatever shade you want to do with that nice high shine inner lid to really make it pop. The nice voluminous lashes. It's a very simple, very quick, everyday look that anyone could do. The key to these looks is what I'm learning is precision brushes. The more precise your brush, the more definition you're going to receive out of your shadows. Even working in the crease, you want a more defined pencil brush or even a smaller blending brush when you're really working in there. So just keep that in mind. And that is today's look, my beauties. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. Again, guys, I have lots of great things coming this week for you guys. I have that eyeliner tutorial and some more looks because I really want to start bringing in a lot of how-to looks and work with you guys and show you how to do these looks instead of just reviews. But there is several review products that I want to get up this week also. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Make sure if you did to give it a thumbs up. Let me know down below what you thought and if you enjoyed today's video. Also, guys, make sure that you have entered both our Thanksgiving and Christmas giveaways. They are now up. And I love you all, and I'll see you guys in my next